Welcome. This is the Staff Performance Evaluation Training for Employees for the 2019-2020 Performance Evaluation Cycle. This is the self-appraisal section for employees.
This presentation will include preparation for the self-appraisal, a review of goals as they relate to the self-appraisal, and an overview of the self-appraisal process. Keep in mind that a walkthrough of entering the self-appraisal in SharePoint for employees is available in a separate training. Self-appraisals were designed by the committees to be concise and user-friendly. The self-appraisal is the best opportunity for you as the employee to document and communicate your work for the review period. The self-appraisal is initiated by you, the employee, and it is a required step in the performance evaluation process. It does not require supervisor approval. Similar to goals, self-appraisals are entered in the SharePoint system. Employees in facilities without computer access will be allowed to complete a paper self-appraisal form. These forms will be scanned and uploaded in the system by the supervisor. Employees will access the system through a link that will be provided by Human Resources. This link will also be available in a knowledge base article under the Performance Evaluation System category. The self-appraisal is your opportunity for you to share your perception of your performance to your supervisor prior to the performance evaluation being developed. I encourage you to take it seriously and spend the time necessary to prepare for the self-appraisal. It's not likely that any supervisor can remember all their employees' accomplishments. This is the time for you to communicate and remind your supervisor of your successes over the review period. So some tips are: review your job description and note any changes in your duties and responsibilities. Review your goals, note your goals' accomplishments and any obstacles you may have experienced completing your goals. Detail all additional accomplishments. Gather your letters, commendations, or emails, or any other certificates of recognition, and note all your training and development activities. Other tips include: think through and note any obstacles in your current position. Consider the entire review period, and be sure not to just focus only on recent accomplishments. Document any changes that may have occurred over the review period in your assignments or any special assignments that you may have taken on. Note any TW community involvement, such as committee work or volunteer work, and be sure to provide detailed and accurate answers. Prior to developing the self-appraisal, you will want to review your goals. Human Resources will send out a link that will allow you to access the self-appraisal and performance evaluation system. When you click on that link, this is the page you will see. You can access your goals from this page. In the upper left-hand corner, you will see a link called Goals Home. Click on that link and it will take you to the goals system, allowing you to review your goals. You can click on Staff Performance Development Goals also to access your goals. After an employer or supervisor goes to the goals system, this is the page they're going to see. If you're an employee, you're going to click on the Employee button to review your own goals. If you're a supervisor, you're going to click on the Supervisor button to review your employee's goals. Let's assume you're the employee and you have clicked on the Employee button from the Goals home page. This is the page you will see. You will click on the icon next to the current review period, in this case 2018-2019, to open and review your goals. After you've reviewed your goals, you will click on Appraisal and Evaluation Home to take you back to the self-appraisal and performance evaluation system. After you've completed reviewing your goals and clicked on Appraisal and Evaluation Home, this is the page you will see. Click on the Employee button to take you to your employee page to complete your self-appraisal. Click on the icon next to 2018-2019, open the form, and begin your self-appraisal. This is the top portion of the self-appraisal form. The top portion of the form is the same for classified employees and professional and administrative employees. In the upper right-hand corner, this box will automatically populate with your name, title, supervisor, department, and review period year. The first section of the form contains a question regarding your goals. You are asked to review your goals and provide detail about the goals that were accomplished, or provide an explanation if a goal was not accomplished. To prevent you from losing your work, remember to save every 20 minutes, or you can draft answers in Word and copy and paste into the boxes in SharePoint. For the purposes of training, we will use the questions from the classified self-appraisal for the next few slides. Although the questions are very similar, keep in mind there are some additional questions on the professional and administrative self-appraisal. This section of the self-appraisal concerns your accomplishments during the review period. The first question asks you to comment on your significant accomplishments and how they have helped you achieve your progress for your goals over the review period. Be sure to rely on your preparation and accurately note your key accomplishments as a reminder for your supervisor. The next question asks you to provide input about additional duties and activities that you have accomplished outside the scope of your duties. These can be duties and activities within your department or throughout the TWU community. The third question on the classified self-appraisal form asks you to provide the professional development activities you have participated in during the review period. This is your opportunity for you to point out your development growth during the year. You will want to provide any skills training you have accomplished, including technology classes, lynda.com, webinars, on-site training, on-the-job training, conference and seminars you have attended, and any challenging projects that you have participated in that have added to your development. The fourth question is your opportunity to point to special circumstances that have occurred during the review period. These can be personal or professional challenges, changes in circumstances, changes in the direction of your position, or anything else that you believe is valuable for your supervisor to consider. Be sure to include language as to how these challenges or circumstances have affected or impacted your work. The last section of the classified self-appraisal form is the additional comments section. This is an important section for you to complete. This is the place for you to provide an overall assessment of your performance or address any other accomplishments or issues you believe is relevant for you to communicate to your supervisor prior to the development of the performance evaluation. You may add attachments of documents, emails, communications, or anything else you would like for your supervisor to review. Following the additional comments section are buttons you can use on the form depending on what you are trying to accomplish. You can save your progress and go back to the form later to complete. You can send yourself an email that will include answers you have completed on the self-appraisal. You can cancel your work and start over. And when you are comfortable with all of your answers, you can click on Save and Submit to submit your work. An automatic email will be sent to your supervisor with notification that you have completed the self-appraisal and development of the performance evaluation may begin. If you have any questions about this presentation, any presentation, or just general questions about the performance evaluation process, please contact me, Tony Yardley, or Amelia Grimes in the Office of Human Resources. Click on the next presentation regarding performance evaluations.